After a bullet misses Peter and strikes Aunt May instead, Peter rushes her to the hospital. The doctor warns him that if he doesn't cover the medical bills, May will be placed under charity care. Frustrated, Peter storms out and sneaks into Stark Tower, hoping Tony will help. Out of nowhere, Tony lunges at Peter and beats him down, but Peter fights back, trapping Tony in a thick web cocoon, pleading for money to save Aunt May. Tony coldly refuses, explaining that helping Peter would be illegal, since Peter is still seen as a fugitive after the Civil War. Tony blasts through the webbing and leaves. Desperate, Peter turns to Dr. Strange, Dr. Doom, and Mr. Fantastic, but none of them know how to heal a bullet wound. Peter sits alone, lost and uncertain of his next move. A young girl approaches and tries to comfort him. Suddenly, she dashes away, and Peter chases her into a dark alley. There, the girl reveals herself to be Mephisto in disguise. Mephisto offers Peter a deal. He brings Peter to MJ and makes his pitch. He will save Aunt May, but only if Peter and MJ give up their marriage. If Peter accepts, they will forget each other completely, as if their love never existed. This unbearable choice leaves Peter and MJ in turmoil, torn between saving May and losing everything they built together. MJ tells Peter that maybe it's time to let Aunt May go. Peter admits he's thought about it, but he can't let May die because of him, especially since the bullet was meant for him. They embrace, and Mephisto reappears, pressuring them to decide before it's too late. Then, Mephisto throws in an extra twist. He offers to make the world forget Peter is Spider-Man, erasing the reason May was targeted in the first place. Peter and MJ agree to the deal, but before sealing it, Mephisto reveals something horrifying. The little girl was meant to be their daughter, a future that will now be erased. The girl appears one last time, staring at them with heartbreak in her eyes. MJ collapses into tears as Mephisto smirks, then vanishes back into hell. Peter and MJ share one last painful kiss before everything fades away. Peter wakes up alone in his bed. He hears Aunt May making breakfast in the kitchen. Later, at a party with Harry Osborn, his gaze drifts toward a striking redhead across the room.